Hello! Welcome back to this amazing Lego Star Wars playthrough. It's been a while now, yeah. But I've been really busy this week, working on this entry assignment for let's see here. Yeah, well, not that there's any point in having it on, but you know. Yeah, I've been working on this entry assignment for an art school here in where I live. Here in Bergen, and yeah. And it's like a kind of stop motion movie about truth, which I should say for these guys. Let's see. So that's IG-88, Dengar, and then 4 Lom, and then Obi-Wan, Anakin, Yoda. Don't remember his name, and this guy, Indy. So yeah, been working on a stop motion movie about truth. It's quite an interesting, yeah, quite an interesting. It's been interesting to work on. So we'll see how far we can get. I kind of doubt that I'll be doing all 4, but we can see. I probably shouldn't. Yeah, we can see. Daring plan to destroy this evil weapon before its construction can be completed. The rebel fleet is readied for an assault and a small strike unit lands. Yeah. Nothing crazy. Ah, great work, Luke. Okay, this is probably one of. Okay, I won't say it's probably one of the least enjoyable levels of the game, to be honest. I don't know. I won't be. I shouldn't. Yeah, I shouldn't say that. But yeah, regarding Endor, I thought about that. It's kind of interesting that I'm Or like I was just reminded of you know, doing this, that we're getting the whole Night on Endor DLC thing in Battlefront 2. Well, I mean, I suppose it's more related to the next level, to be honest. But yeah. But I think it's quite interesting. I think it's quite interesting, or like I really this, you see, this is the problem with this map. I would always crash and stuff. And it was so annoying. But I suppose that's the point of it. It's supposed to be kind of tricky. But yeah, regarding the whole, I can really appreciate that they're making game modes like that. You know, and even though I like, you know, like Jetpack Cargo, I mean, I know that wasn't the most popular map, game mode. I mean, I think a lot of people appreciated, or like, I think a lot of people enjoyed the game mode in itself, like the concept. Just that it's, you know, the execution, the matches had a tendency to draw out, you know. But I feel like a lot of people, you know, like the concept. Wow. Which is, you know, I'm really glad that they're making these more kind of arcadey modes. Come on. Wow, great. I'm really glad that they're making these kind of arcadey modes. And to be honest, Night on Endor, that whole concept, I'm so excited. It looks so, yeah, wow. Yeah, I'm really excited to try it out. And even if it's actually going to have kind of a, wow, kind of a slight like horror element to it, or probably not like horror, but you know, Elliot from Battlefront Updates, he mentioned that he mentioned that he tried it out, and you know, it seemed like they were playing in kind of a dark room, and obviously the whole game mode is kind of dark, and you know, stormtroopers having like flashlights and it sounds just so fun. So I'm really excited to try it out, to be honest. Should we do it? Oh, alright, okay, so we can't do it anyway. But in terms of like these were kind of strange too. You can't move. I feel like you should be able to move the kind of head of this with the right stick. I don't know, it just kind of moves on its own volition, which is kind of, yeah. But what was I saying? In terms of like content, you know, obviously we're getting, actually in just 2 days, which is really cool. We're getting all the new skins, which yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Should be quite good to see. Yeah. But I don't know if that means that we're getting kind of a progression system or like customization system. No, not progression, but I don't know if that means we're getting a customization. Like, obviously, you know, skins, but we don't have like customization yet. So I don't know if we'll be getting that. I hope we will. I mean, I suppose the difference in the last game was, I mean, you obviously had skins for like the Imperials and the Rebels, but only the Rebels had, you know, kind of head skins as well. So I suppose they had kind of a customization, yeah. But I really hope we get that too. But in terms of like content, I don't know. I mean, I definitely think that, you know, skins will give us something to work towards. So which is great, you know. I mean, I do think some of the skins that they're releasing on Wednesday were kind of lackluster. To be honest, you know, the Chewbacca wounded arm skin. Wait, what? Why? Like, yeah, which is strange. And like a Kylo Ren with his face scar, which is even, or like, I suppose, I don't know if he'll have a kind of the bandage thing over it, or just, you know, the scar. I suppose the scar would be kind of cool. The bandage would look kind of weird, I think. Or the kind of the thing on his face. But in terms of like Solo, I definitely hope that we're getting, you know, a couple of maps, and not just one either, because I feel like that's, you know, for a DLC. I mean, I know they said that they're doing the whole DLC system kind of differently, in that they're releasing kind of more of a constant flow of content, which, you know, is okay, it's fine, but yeah, which is fine. So I don't know. I suppose it kind of depends on if you would call it a DLC. Like, I don't think that one, like for, you know, The Last Jedi, I don't think basically we had a crate and then obviously one Starfighter Assault map, which, you know, I mean, I suppose to be honest, that does count, you know, Starfighter Assault map. Obviously it does count, but I think most people, you know, play Galactic Assault and Heroes vs Villains, and I think for that mode, or at least Galactic Assault, I don't think one map is really, you know, for DLC. I don't think that's enough. I feel like maybe like 3 maps is expected in a DLC. Or I mean, I don't think that's really unrealistic to expect. Yeah, but I don't know, like, what else, or like in terms of other things that we could expect. I'm not really sure in terms of, you know, the solo season. I mean, I suppose some skins might be. I suppose we might get some skins, but I don't think that's really, you know, because Han is probably only like, I don't know, let's say like 5 to 8 years younger, I don't know, perhaps, or something, in this movie than in the original trilogy, I'd guess. So I don't feel like a new skin is really, and I mean, it's based on a different actor, so I don't feel like that's very natural. We'll just have to see, I suppose. Yeah, I think, to be honest, maps and game modes are the thing that I'm kind of most hoping for and looking forward to. I don't think I'm really or like in terms of heroes. I feel like I have managed this before. Maybe not. Well, but I feel like, you know, I feel like there are a lot of people who they want more content, and in the sense that, you know, they want extraction and more game modes, perhaps. Or like, I suppose it depends on, when you say you want more content, I suppose it means, or like, it depends on what you mean, right? But I don't think, I think skins are great for prolonging the game, or like, not, you know, giving people more reason, I suppose, to play the game, or giving people things to work towards, right? Because I think that's a big motivation for keep playing, in a way. I mean, not that, you know, games should be fun by themselves, you know. I feel like you probably shouldn't need to, but I think that's the reality, that people enjoy at least having stuff to work towards. I mean, yeah. So I definitely think the skins are great for that reason, but like, personally, I want more content to actually, you know, fill the game, to more gameplay related content, basically. And so basically, like game modes and maps and skins don't really. I mean, they don't obviously change. They're just skins. I mean, it's self-explanatory, really. And I feel like a lot of people are kind of tired of the content we have, the maps we have, and the game modes to an extent. So I feel like a lot of people want, you know, that kind of content as well. So I definitely hope that they do release some of that. Great. You know, I just on a side note, I just thought of something. It's kind of, you know, obviously there's the super stories in this game, and and you know, they're basically, you know, completing the whole episode in 60 minutes. So I feel like I should probably, to be honest, I mean, sometimes I did kind of struggle with that in this last episode, I remember. But I feel like I should easily, you know, be able to in that case, I should easily be able to do 4 levels in 60 minutes, or maybe like 50, which is, yeah. But I don't think I'll be able to, we'll see. I mean, this one has taken over 20 minutes already, so I don't think, yeah. Nice. It's strange. I feel like that's just basically a way to prolong the level. I mean, I suppose it's alright. It's probably not the easiest level to base, or it's probably not the easiest part of the movie to base a level on. So I can understand. I like how the coins are like super big in this, or like the studs, because they're like catered to the kind of vehicle section where they're bigger, basically. So yeah, nothing else to. Can I just do all at the same time? I don't know. Okay, yeah, obviously I can, yeah. But I'm not sure about like I'm not sure what it would take. Oh wow, really? Well, whatever. I'm not sure what it takes to, like, I don't know. I was about to say to save the game, Battlefront 2. I'm not really sure if I would say that it's like dying. I mean, maybe, I suppose. I'm not really sure. I think it's. I feel like it's tricky. Oh, didn't he get hit by a satellite? I thought he did. Or was that? Was that? I thought it was. I thought it was now. Hey. Ask me later, he said. I remember for a long time I didn't understand. So is Luke here? He isn't. He's not here, right? Yeah, he went to face the Emperor, didn't he? Yeah. So for a long time I didn't understand what this chair was about. But obviously, you know. Yeah. It's quite impressive, all the technology they've got up here, to be honest. It's huh. But I mean, I'm just not sure. I mean, as I've said, you know, many times, probably, just feel like there's something that I can't, you know, totally exactly explain. An aspect of the game that I can't, you know, exactly put my finger on. That is not as enjoyable, basically, as the last game. I've said this many times, and so that's kind of why I'm kind of ambivalent. Can I say that in English? Ambivalent. I don't know. I'm kind of passive, or like I'm not really sure how I feel about the game. In a way, I feel like I've kind of lost a lot of interest in it, to be honest, or like at least some interest. I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to new content, but there's just something about the core gameplay, about the core game. I mean, there has to be something about the gameplay, or that just it doesn't really. Yeah, it doesn't really excite me as much as the last game. Which in turn, you know, obviously like a Utapau DLC would be amazing, but even, you know, something like that, or like a Coruscant DLC, or like a Clone Wars, basically most Clone Wars content would be amazing. But for that reason, I'm not like super excited, which kind of sucks, to be honest. But I mean, I'm happy to be proven wrong. Absolutely. I don't know. I feel like it was probably something about the pacing, or like the last game, you know, felt more fast-paced and yeah, in a way, and more like light, arcadey kind of, which might be, yeah. I'm not sure really. Huh. But I definitely think that some Clone Wars content would greatly improve. But I think people are too. Again, when you're talking about a DLC, I feel like I don't feel like 3 maps is unrealistic to expect, and I kind of feel like we should. I kind of feel like we need that amount of content, to be honest. I feel like we need a bunch more content now, basically. I mean, I'm obviously not. I obviously don't want to be like super like expectant or like super demanding. I don't think I am really, but I just think that a DLC should be have. I have a certain standard, I suppose, for how I think a DLC should be, and this is so weird. And I definitely think that it would be good for the game to get a bunch of new maps and modes, because I think that's kind of the. Yeah, I think it's more important than skins, even though I think skins are really important. I think yeah. So imagine like on Coruscant. I'm not sure really. I mean, obviously, the Jedi Temple would be. I suppose they could do like the Jedi Temple and then the Senate building, and then something else. Maybe. I mean, they could probably make several levels based on that alone, but maybe one of Coruscant streets would be amazing. Would be cool. I definitely think that would be. I definitely think that would be really cool if they did something based off Coruscant streets. No, I mean, what was I saying? The Undercity, basically. Yeah. I remember there was this. Right. I remember there was a map in the old Battlefront 2 that was supposed to be like Coruscant streets. Alright, I have to. Nice. Imagine if... wow. Imagine if they made DLCs for this game. That would be strange. Huh. Huh. Here are two. Huh. Hmm. But I suppose I could kind of try and do some speculating. I'm not so in terms of, you know, future seasons. I know Fire Guy Gaming did this in a video a while back ago. I don't really recall what he suggested, but you know, obviously, where is 3PO? Is he stuck somewhere? What? What? Where is he? Oh, come on. Wait, just a second. You know, so obviously Coruscant is one of the more obvious choices, which, you know, I already kind of discussed potential maps. As again, I think, you know, doing a map of like Coruscant streets or like the Undercity, something like that would be amazing. Yeah, that would be so cool to see. And I suppose you could have like Ahsoka, or if she's already in the game, add like you know, the skin. She does kind of get a different costume, or like different set of clothes. I'm not sure if it's season 5 or like maybe 4. But that looks really good. The whole, you know, the whole story arc with her in the last, you know, in the end of season 5 is, yeah, it's pretty good. So it would be really nice to see. Obviously Utapau, which a lot of people have been speculating, you know, with Obi-Wan and Grievous. I'm not sure how much they could, if they, or like how many maps they could, yeah, if they could base a lot of maps on, you know, on just Utapau. I don't really picture, or like I don't really see how easy that would be. I was just about to say Camino, but we obviously have that, and also, you know, Geonosis is probably the next most obvious. Wait, did I? Oh my God, I'm not thinking clearly. I don't think I didn't do everything in the last room. Sorry, I'm kind of tired, I think, which is becoming obvious. Is that an R2 panel? Isn't it? I think it has to be. No, it's not. Is it? It's a 3PO panel, isn't it? So how do I? Or it? Yeah, that's what I thought. So how would I? Oh, that's only for the, yeah. Let's see here. What did I not? Okay, yeah. Nice. Was that everything? No, it clearly wasn't. Or is it just the two ones outside, maybe? I don't feel like... It's not really that often that I'm kind of unsure what to do in LEGO Star Wars. Okay, that was it, probably. There we go. Okay, I think it's... yeah. Yeah, it's definitely now. Well, I mean, I'm definitely excited to see what they will add. And I think there is a lot of potential in terms of, you know, characters and skins and everything. Really, the universe is just so expansive. So I'm definitely curious to see what they might add. And you know, obviously, Elliot, or like Battlefront updates in the last, you know, big update video he released. He talked about a couple of like life quality of life changes that they're doing to the game, which is, I think that's also a great idea. You know, making the base game, the core mechanics, you know, better. I think that's a great choice, a smart thing to do. I mean, I feel like most people don't. I feel like most people enjoy the kind of the core game. So yeah. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, I think I might just end it there. I'm sorry if I was kind of tired today, to be honest. So I'm sorry about that. If it wasn't very engaging. But I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.